heart of Yukulu, an African village between rolling hills and golden fields, there were two best friends, Amina and Kemi. They were inseparable. Their laughter echoed through the dusty streets as children, and their bond only deepened into adulthood. But beneath Kemi's bright smile lurked a shadow, a growing darkness she herself refused to acknowledge. For years, Kemi had stood beside Amina, watching her effortlessly shine. Amina was the village jewel, kind, graceful, and beloved by all. She had a heart that turned strangers into family, and a beauty that made even the sun envious. Yet, Kemi always felt like the dull reflection in Amina's brilliance. When Amina announced her engagement to Ode, the wealthiest and most handsome man in the village, something inside Kemi snapped. The envy she had buried deep in her heart took root, spreading like poison through her veins. Why should Amina have everything? Why did fortune always favor her? As the wedding day approached, Kemi made a silent vow Amina would not have her perfect wedding. Kemi began her plan in the most cunning way, through whispers. She visited Amina's future mother-in-law under the guise of concern. "Mama Ode, I have something weighing on my heart. I don't wish to cause trouble, but it is my duty to protect our brother Ode." The older woman raised a brow, intrigued. "Speak, my daughter." Kemi sighed dramatically, placing a hand on her chest. "It pains me to say this, but Amina, she still speaks to her old lover. Just last week, I saw them together near the river. She even held his hand. I fear she may bring disgrace to your family." The words took hold like a spark in dry grass. Rumors spread like wildfire, reaching Ode himself. Doubt crept into his heart, and though Amina pleaded her innocence, a seed of mistrust had been planted. Kemi watched with satisfaction. But this was only the beginning. Days before the wedding, Kemi took her sabotage further. Amina's wedding dress, a breathtaking masterpiece woven by the finest seamstress, was kept in the seamstress's hut, waiting for the final fitting. Under the cover of night, Kemi crept into the hut with a sharp blade hidden beneath her shawl. She hesitated for only a moment before slashing the fabric, cutting deep jagged tears into the delicate lace. She left the hut with a satisfied smirk, imagining Amina's devastation upon seeing her ruined dress. The next morning, the village erupted with shock. "Who could have done such a wicked thing?" the women whispered. Amina was heartbroken, yet instead of fury, she remained calm. "It is just a dress," she said softly. "My love for Ode is what matters." Kemi clenched her fists. Why was nothing breaking her? On the morning of the wedding, Kemi launched her final attack. She intercepted the priest and the drummer, the ones responsible for leading the ceremony, and misdirected them to another village, claiming the wedding had been postponed. As guests arrived, confusion filled the air. Where is the priest? Where is the music? Kemi feigned concern, pretending to search frantically. But just as she thought she had succeeded, something unexpected happened. Amina, with her ever-pure heart, turned to the villagers and said, "If my love for Ode is true, we do not need drums or a priest. We have our ancestors as witnesses. Let us marry here, under the sky, as our forefathers did before us." Ode, seeing the strength and goodness in Amina's heart, took her hand. "Then let this day be ours, no matter what happens." The villagers erupted in cheers, and an elder stepped forward, offering to bless their union. Kemi stood frozen. Her plan had failed. In the days that followed, the truth unraveled like an old tapestry. The seamstress, remembering Kemi lurking around her hut, voiced her suspicions. The missing priest and drummer recalled Kemi's false message. Piece by piece, the villagers saw her for what she truly was. When Amina confronted her, Kemi trembled. "Why, Kemi? We were like sisters." Tears welled in Kemi's eyes, but pride kept them from falling. Because I was tired of living in your shadow, she confessed. I wanted to see you fall just once. Amina's gaze softened, but her heart remained wounded. Envy is a fire, Kemi. It consumes the one who feeds it. You have only burned yourself. Shame weighed heavy on Kemi's chest. She had lost not only her best friend but the trust of the entire village. For years, she remained an outcast, learning the harsh truth: jealousy does not steal happiness from others, it only robs you of your own.